Very smart people, too. Congratulations on all that you've accomplished. This room is amazing. The people in this room, high IQ individuals. I'm running against a low IQ individual, her. I'm not even talking about him, her. I got a low IQ individual.
That was Donald Trump referring to Vice President Kamala Harris as a low IQ individual. This was, again, yet another completely unhinged speech. This was in Nashville at a Bitcoin conference, and Donald Trump just continued to use fear and make bizarre statements. Let me show you what he did next. He then attacks Miley Cyrus by basically saying to her dad, who was in the audience, like, why aren't you controlling your daughter and telling her to vote for me? Why'd your daughter become a liberal? Here, play this clip.
So many things about it. And Billy Ray Cyrus is here. Where's Billy Ray? He's around here someplace. And he's great. He's a conservative guy. Said, how did you get such a liberal daughter? How did that happen, Billy Ray?
Then Donald Trump threatens the crowd that if Vice President Kamala Harris wins, that everybody in the crowd is going to be gone. You'll be gone, he says. Here, play this clip.
Here for you, because the SEC has been very, very tough on you. And now they see that you've embraced me. All of a sudden, people that were under investigation, they're being let go. They're saying, oh, no, we don't want to do that. We love crypto. Let me tell you, if they win this election, every one of you will be gone. They will be vicious. They will be ruthless. They will do things that you wouldn't believe. But right now, because of me, they're leaving you alone. So please say thank you, President Trump. Thank you very much.
Then Donald Trump gets racist and xenophobic, and he calls Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas. Here, play this clip.
The moment I'm sworn in, the persecution stops and the weaponization ends against your industry. And as long as I'm in the Oval Office, Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas, do you remember? Yes, I'm an Indian. Yes, she said, I'm an Indian. Why are you an Indian? You don't look like an Indian. No, no, my mother told me I have high cheekbones. Oh, that's why she was an Indian. So I named her Pocahontas.
Donald Trump uses more fear and once again says you're all going to be crushed if you don't vote for me. Play the clip.
You don't hear those words anymore. We used to talk about the American dream. A lot of you people are in the American dream, but you're going to be crushed if you don't elect me. I hate to tell you. You don't elect me, you're going to be crushed. You're going to say, Alice, what a mistake it was. We went for a person who has no talent. She's been a failure at almost everything she's done instead of Trump. And look at us now. We're going to move into an extremely small house from our beautiful house. But
more fear-mongering from Donald Trump. He then says that there will be a depression if you don't vote for him. Again, more fear and threats. Play the clip.
Greatest of all, and others that say the stock market's going up because they think Trump is going to be elected. And if Trump isn't elected, this country's going to go into a depression, the likes of which you had in 1929, and I hope that's not true, but I can understand it, and I can understand what they're saying. The stock market gain, they think, is because it looks like we're going to win the election, and I don't know what's going to happen with the election. You know, they cheat like hell, and I don't...
Then he promises to commute the sentence of Ross Ulbricht, he says, someone who was convicted of drug trafficking, who Trump had the opportunity to commute when Trump was in office, which he didn't. But he says he would commute Ross Ulbricht's sentence if you elect him. Play the clip.
Today, I repeat my pledge to commute the sentence of Ross Ulbricht to a sentence of time served. It's enough.
Next, he claims he's going to fire the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, which he's not even allowed to do, he says, but that got an applause line. Here, play the clip.
She hates everything about you. Will keep their hands off Bitcoin. They're going to keep their hands off crypto. They're going to let it grow. We're going to let it grow. On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman. I didn't know he was that unpopular. Well, I didn't know he was that unpopular. Let me say it again. On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler. Whoa. And we'll appoint a new SEC chairman who believes America should build the future, not block the future, which is what they're doing.
Then Donald Trump wants to tell the crowd that he's very smart because his uncle went to MIT. Just listen to what he's saying here. It's beyond bizarre. Play this clip.
It's what's gonna happen. I want the United States to be first in technology, first in science, first in manufacturing, first in artificial intelligence, and first in space. You know, at MIT, my uncle was a professor there, Dr. John Trump. He would have fit in with this room very nicely, actually. That's why I mention it. And I believe he was the longest-serving professor in the history of MIT. He graduated. We have a very intelligent family, actually. He graduated tremendously. I think
he then says that most people don't know what the hell Bitcoin is. Play the clip.
And I don't think you've ever seen anything like it. And most people have no idea what the hell it is. You know that, right? So what happens when they figure it out? That's going to really be something.
By the way, while he's giving this speech, the price of Bitcoin is like dropping in real time. You can see it right there. I don't think he knows what Bitcoin is because he talks about building the largest stockpile of it in the United States. Here, play this clip.
Final part of my plan today, I am announcing that if I am elected, it will be the policy of my administration, United States of America, to keep 100% of all the Bitcoin the U.S. government currently holds or acquires into the future. We'll keep 100%. I hope you do well, please. This will serve in effect as the core of the strategic national Bitcoin stockpile.
I also just want to go back, though, one more time to what he said yesterday, because this needs to get more attention. We've been highlighting here on the MeidasTouch network, and fortunately, Nancy Pelosi posted about it. Cardi B posted about it as well. And it was one of our digital editors who clipped this originally, Asen, where Donald Trump says, look, Christians, if you vote for me, you're never going to have to vote again. I'm going to fix the elections in the future. He's going to fix it, he said, so there'll be no more voting and he'll be a dictator. And then he also says, listen carefully, he goes, I'm not Christian. Here, play this clip.
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed, it'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
So again, we're having more unhinged, really bizarre behavior. And it's just important that we cover it every step of the way here on the MeidasTouch network, so you can just see for yourself what's going on here. We'll keep you posted every step of the way. Make sure you hit subscribe. We're on our way to 3 million subscribers thanks to your support.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Midas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.